Can I exercise with heart failure? Great question. After being diagnosed with heart failure, one of the first things that many people do is stop. Stop walking as much. Stop doing the things they used to do. Not because they can't, but because they're not sure if they should. And that leads to a very common question. Can I still exercise? I had a patient not so long ago who said something I hear quite often. He said, I don't know what I'm allowed to do anymore. I feel like I could push things too far. And what had happened was that he'd gradually just stopped doing things that he used to do quite comfortably. Not because he couldn't, but because he wasn't sure if he should. So he stopped walking as much, stopped going out as often, and over a few weeks he actually started feeling worse, more tired, more breathless, and understandably he thought, maybe this is just the heart failure getting worse. But in reality, a big part of it was that his body had simply deconditioned, and that created a loss of confidence. And it is something I see all the time. So let me reassure you early, in most cases, the right kind of exercise is not only safe, it's actually part of the treatment. The body is designed to move, and when we stop moving, muscles weaken, circulation becomes less efficient, energy levels drop. So everyday activities start to feel harder, and that can quickly become a cycle. You do less, you feel worse, so you do even less. Gentle, regular movement helps interrupt that cycle. Current heart failure guidelines, both European and American, support regular, moderate exercise as part of managing your condition, because we know that it can improve symptoms, improve quality of life, and help maintain function. This isn't about pushing yourself. It's about steady, manageable movement. Examples could be walking, light weights, light cycling, simple daily activities. The focus is consistency, not intensity. A simple way to guide this is something called the talk test. If you can comfortably carry on a conversation while you're moving, you're in the right range. If you're too breathless to speak, that's a sign to ease back. You shouldn't feel very breathless, dizzy, or exhausted for hours afterwards. If you do, that's a sign the level may need adjusting. For many people, the biggest challenge isn't physical, it's confidence. That's why structured programs like cardiac rehabilitation can be so helpful. They provide a safe, supervised way to rebuild trust in your body. So rather than asking, should I avoid exercise, a more helpful question is, what level of activity is right for me today? Because in most cases, movement becomes part of your treatment, not something to be afraid of. If you'd like a clearer practical guide to how this fits into your day-to-day routine, I've written this out in more detail on my blog. I'll link that below in the description, and if ongoing guidance like this would be helpful, I share simple practical advice on heart failure, the kind of information I wish every patient had access to from the beginning. You're very welcome to join if that would be helpful.